But if you close your eyes.
Yo, what's up people? Welcome to Gaming Tech, and this is your host as usual, Shanoy. Today it's Battlefield versus the Titanfall 2. So you guys probably are wondering what is this Battlefield versus Titanfall 2. So here's the deal guys, most of you guys are wondering which game to buy, Titanfall 2 or is it Battlefield 1. So both of the game got released at the same time, right? So which one is the worth for the money, and which is worth buying this year, and which is gonna stay there for a long time, so that you people can play it for a long time and don't get bored by the game. So today I'm here to resolve that. So saying that guys, I have to divide this video into 4 parts. You ask me what's the 4 parts, right? The 4 parts goes like that. In the first part it comes with the graphics, which has the better graphics. In the second part, the single player campaigning, which game has the better single player campaigning. And the third part goes with the multiplayer, the most important part. The most of you people are buying any of this game, the only reason is the multiplayer. So you guys might be wondering which game has the best multiplayer. Stay tuned in the video, I will be answering to that. And the fourth part is the player database. The player database tells you which game has the most amount of player at the moment, at the present moment right now. So stay tuned guys, it's gonna be a long video, but you will, I guarantee you will come to a conclusion by the end of the video, and you will have a single mind towards a single game. You won't be having a double mind saying that which game to buy and which not to. So saying that, let's do this guys. So the first part of the big video, the graphics. So basically I don't need to explain you guys which has the better graphics. It's definitely Battlefield 1. I'm using a GTX 1070. I bought it from Gigabyte, and it's an G1 gaming series. So I'm like, this is the game which has the best graphics until I have played right now. Like, this is the epic graphics I have right now, and this game is the best. The Battlefield 1 wins in graphics, no problem. Titanfall 2 comes in second, because like if you score the Battlefield 1 versus Titanfall 2, if I score Battlefield 1 100 out of 100, Titanfall 2 will come with 95. Not that much of a huge difference in the graphics, but it is there. The Battlefield 1 will win the first. So the second part, it's the single player. So in single player, both of them are pretty good. It's a very tight competition right there, but Titanfall 2 comes out as the winner. I'll tell you why Titanfall 2 comes out as the winner, and why Battlefield 1 goes in the backstage in this in the second round. The reason why Battlefield 1 goes in the second is you get to play as 6 different characters in Battlefield 1. Hence you will be watching this whole, you will be feeling this whole gameplay as a third person in order to know the whole story of the Battlefield 1, like the World War 1. So it puts you away, like it puts you away from your character, and you don't get to play as the play as a single character throughout the game. You get to play as different character, and that just puts you away and puts you off the whole story. So that's the reason why Battlefield 1 comes in the second spot, and Titanfall 2 comes in the first spot. And the main reason behind why Titanfall 2 comes in the first spot is you get to play as a single character, and you get to play with the single Titan throughout the story. Hence this Titanfall 2 single player campaigning has won a lot of awards this year just because of the single player campaigning. And while playing as a single character throughout the game, you develop that connection with the character in the game, and once the whole game ends, you'll feel good about it. That's the main reason why Titanfall 2 wins in this single player campaigning without any competition. It's a total washout when it comes to single player campaigning against Battlefield 1 versus the Titanfall 2, and Titanfall 2 comes out as the big ass winner in here. And now for the third and the most important part of this whole freaking video, the multiplayer, the big deal. Why you guys are buying this whole game and for what, right? So let's start with Battlefield 1 in the beginning. Battlefield 1 is unique because of its conquest, and it basically has more kind of game modes, but still conquest is the one which is kind of unique. So what is conquest? Conquest is nothing else but a huge, not to mention a very big open world in which you can drive tanks, choppers, not choppers, but planes, bikes, and the even the horses and whatnot, man, like airships and not submarines, sorry, I think the boats and everything. All of those kind of vehicles, you get to ride every single one of them. That's why in multiplayer, Battlefield 1 is kind of unique. But Titanfall 2 is also unique because you get to ride a fucking Titan, man. Like, that's unique, right? You don't get to ride a Titan every single day. That's pretty unique if you ask me. Both of them are very tough in multiplayer, but it will come to an end. So with Battlefield 1, I'll tell you what's the plus point. See, if you are an Rainbow Six Siege player, if you want to play Battlefield 1 for the first time, you will definitely feel no problem in that, because a slow-paced player can get adopted to Battlefield 1's fast pace with no time. Because I used to be a slow-paced player, but I can play Battlefield 1 good, but not that good. But okay, I can play it for fun. There's no problem for me. But if you go for Titanfall 2 is in such a fast pace, you basically cannot shoot at people. That's just like too hard for you. The Titanfall 2 is in such a fast pace. If you see an enemy and then you are dead, it's that quick. If you are in fast-paced player, like if you are in casual fast-paced player, then it's definitely Titanfall 2 for you guys, because it has the best fast-paced gaming designs right there. It's the best. And the second minus point of Titanfall 2, there's a new mode called as the Bounty Hunt in Titanfall 2. What is Bounty Hunt? Basically 6v6. You guys will be deployed in an arena, in a small arena, in which you have to use your Titans and destroy enemy players and the grunts. The grunts are the biggest problem in here. So while playing this game, you will find so many grunts, and you cannot identify which is the AI. By grunts I mean the AI, guys. Grunts just means AI. So while playing this game, basically you cannot identify which is the AI and which one is the player. So you will be like, oh my god, that's a player, shoot, and finally you'll shoot and kill him. And once again another grunts come in, like another AI comes in, and you'll be like, oh my god, that's another player, shoot. And when the actual player comes out, you guys will be like so cool, and you'll be off your whole dig right there, and you will get killed by enemy player. That's the biggest problem while you play multiplayer, or while you play the bounty hunt in Titanfall 2. And if you go for Battlefield 1, it's not fast pace. It doesn't have such a huge, like such a quick fast pace in Titanfall, sorry, not in Titanfall, in Battlefield 1. It doesn't have that kind of fast pace as Titanfall 2, and that's the negative point for Battlefield 1. And if you go in other words, in Battlefield 1, you can find a bit more of hackers, because this is a new game, and this is the most awaited game. So most of the hackers are targeting this game right now. They are trying their hacks out in this game. So basically you will find a bit more of hackers in the game. Eventually it will get solved, because origin people, like the EA people, don't take hackers so easily. So it will get the hackers will get banned, but for the time being, hackers are a bit of a problem. So like my friend has some huge problems with hacker, and he was like, bro, there are so many hackers in this game, I literally cannot play sometimes, and sometimes there are no hackers, and that's the big problem with Battlefield 1. So in multiplayer, both of these games are awesome. Both of these games come out in draw. I cannot give a winner in multiplayer, but definitely will give a winner in player database. And saying that, this round is a biggest draw. So finally, for the last round, the round which decides which game is better than the other one. So the last round is for the player database. In this round, Battlefield comes out with a huge, I cannot explain how huge, with a very big like a very huge gap, because Battlefield 1 has a huge player database, and while as Titanfall 2 has a very tiny, it's that small. It has a very tiny player database. So how tiny? I will explain you how tiny. Okay. So like today, while 12 a.m. not 12 a.m. 12 p.m. I basically started Titanfall 2. So I just started and checked it out. So and I was waiting for like half an hour. I didn't find a single match or a single player to play with. Like there was no player to play the game with in any mode, not just in one mode, not just in bounty hunt, not just with the pilot versus pilot. In any mode you cannot find a single player. And I was like, what the hell, there are no players to play with. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this game? It's that hard right now. The player database of Titanfall 2 is kind of low, because most of the people are going for Battlefield 1, because there is a lot of players who are playing this game, playing Battlefield 1 right now, and Titanfall 2 is running out of players. That's why I think Battlefield 1 comes out as a winner without no doubt. The Battlefield 1 comes out as a winner, we are like eyes closed. So now finally I will give you the reasons why you must buy Battlefield 1 over Titanfall 2. So the main reason why I think you must buy Battlefield 1 over Titanfall 2 are like the main thing is the player database. This Battlefield game is gonna stay there for a long time. Do you notice there are players who are still playing Battlefield 4 right now? Not just some amount of player. Basically Battlefield 4 has more player database more than Titanfall 2. So you can imagine how many players are playing Battlefield 4 right now. So like until another Battlefield game comes out, so many people are gonna play this Battlefield 1 game just because there is a huge amount of players playing this game right now, just for that competition and just for that thrill of playing the game. That's the main reason why Battlefield 1, I think why you guys must buy the game. And the other reason is I think Titanfall 2 is gonna be out in early 2017, because the game called as Wildlands is coming out, and the other one For Honor is coming out, and the same from EA, they are leaving Mass Effect Andromeda, and on top of that they are leaving the CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red is the game designer company who designed The Witcher 3. You can just imagine how good might Cyberpunk 3 be. So like these all games coming out so early, I don't think Titanfall is gonna survive for such a long time, according to me. And if I had an option of buying only one game, I would have definitely gone with Battlefield 1. So there was this option on like in Origin. You can buy both of these games for like 5,192, and I bought it. I didn't leave a chance, because I needed to play both of this game and tell you guys which one to buy for the money's worth. So that's the main reason why I bought both of the game. And if I had an option of buying one game, that would have been Battlefield 1, with my eyes closed and my hands behind my back. So saying that, we finally have a winner. That's Battlefield 1, guys. So according to me, you're better off buying Battlefield 1 for Titanfall 2. So saying that, we have to end this video and wrap this up. So if you did like this video, guys, please hit the subscribe button and that like button. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel. So if you have any kind of doubts, any kind of thought regarding the game, and if you have any kind of conclusion like which game to buy even after this video, you can just drop your thoughts in the comments right downstairs. I will check it out and I will reply to you as soon as possible, and I'm gonna be sure I will give you an answer regarding the game, and I will fix your problem, whatever it is. So saying that, guys, see you all in the next one. Peace out, and don't forget to subscribe the video. So not for the video, subscribe the channel. See you guys, catch you all in the next one. It's a fucking bird, sir.